Hey, what's up, nation? I was so happy to see so many of you enjoyed part 1 of this series, and if you missed it, I'll post a link down in the info section below. And I feel like so many people on YouTube, as well as big companies and magazines, try their best to make staying lean while building muscle almost impossible unless you buy their secret program or miracle juice, and it's just all a big joke. These tips, guys, my tips, can be applied to any one of you no matter where you live or if you are a male or female. And after reading all the comments in part 1, I do want to make special mention of a few videos I have already made that will really help you out. If you need help building your meal plan, figuring out how much protein, carbs, and fat to eat per day, or help learning how to adjust your meal plan, check out video 1. Video 2 is called Best Carb Foods for Muscle Growth. This video talks about different types of carbs and the best choices for looking lean and growing muscle. Video 3 is a link to my protein pancakes recipe, which is awesome. Video 4 is a video that expels the myth of how much protein your body can digest at once. And video 5 is a great video that explains 7 diet tips to rev up your metabolism. So all these video links will be in the info section below for you guys to check out later once you finish this video. Now, here are my final 6 tips to stay lean all year long while building muscle. Number 7, I eat a lot of the same foods. From my own experience, I can tell you guys that you will get used to eating healthier foods, and after a while, you won't have as much of a need or want to eat junk or less nutrient-rich foods. My protein pancakes are a great example. I eat them so much that now I crave them every morning and also prefer the way they taste versus regular buttery and syrup-soaked ones. My body just knows it is going to get the nutrition it needs from them. So in order to eat right most of the time, you have to change what is normal for your body and taste buds. In other words, you will have to define a new normal. If you're consistently switching between good foods and crappy foods, you're not teaching your body to get used to the good stuff. Think that we're creatures of habit. We tend to love the things that we grew up eating or the food from the area or country we live in. We teach our taste buds to like certain things, and then we crave those things. So if you want to make this work and stay lean all year round, you will have to reteach yourself to like healthier foods and create new favorites, and the best way to do that is to be consistent. Number 8, my wife and I get creative. With all the options out there, there is no excuse to eat junk, guys. There are so many awesome recipes for delicious foods available online that don't look or taste like healthy food. I even have a video for a chocolate protein mousse that is freaking awesome. You can also make protein muffins, protein pancakes, cauliflower pizza, and the list goes on and on. So if you are having a craving for something sweet on the weekends, then make a healthy recipe. If you want to snack on some chips while watching TV, then go buy some protein chips at Vitamin Shop or bodybuilding.com. You can also find protein pasta and zero-calorie pasta as well. All it will take from you is a little work and possibly a Google search to find more options. Erica also loves using Pinterest, and she finds all kinds of awesome healthy things to make for us. Now, I know some of you are already thinking that it's too expensive to eat healthy, and that just isn't true either. Maybe if you decide to only buy organic foods, it can get to be a bit pricey. But there are recipes with simple ingredients like eggs or egg whites and veggies like cucumber snacks or even cauliflower. Also, buying in bulk makes things more affordable as well. For example, I can buy 4 to 5 pounds of chicken at Walmart for about $8 and cook it for the entire week. You just have to research and find something that fits your budget. Number 9, I do more than just weightlifting. If you want to be lean, even when trying to get bigger, you need to incorporate circuit training or high-intensity interval training known as HIIT. You can do regular cardio like running or the elliptical, but that can be boring and not the most efficient way to burn calories. HIIT alternates all-out work intervals with slower recovery periods, which has been shown to not only elevate the number of calories you burn during your workout, but boost your metabolism during that 24-hour period afterwards as well. An example would be sprinting as fast as you can for 30 seconds and then slow jogging for 60 seconds and repeating this for a total of 20 to 30 minutes. By doing this, you are alternating higher intensity with lower intensity intervals. As you get better, you can lengthen the work interval reduce the recovery interval, increase your overall intensity, and or lengthen the duration of your workout. Also guys, HIIT can be done outdoors with running or indoors on the treadmill, on an elliptical trainer, or even on a stair-stepper. So if staying lean while building muscle is your goal, you should be doing HIIT 2 to 3 times per week and 3 to 5 times per week for people looking to only lose fat. Number 10, I do not starve myself. Now listen up guys, because this is important. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to get lean is that they cut their calories too low. All this does is slow down your metabolism, making it harder and harder for your body to lose fat, and in some cases can actually make your body hold on to more fat. Your body's main goal is to preserve energy, so if it realizes it's getting too little calories, it will adjust by slowing your metabolism and making it harder for you to lose fat. The key is to trick your body to thinking it is getting enough food. So if your goal is to lose fat, you should be about 250 to 500 calories below your TDEE, or total daily energy expenditure, which are your maintenance calories. This will give you a steady loss of fat without destroying your metabolism. Now this might take more time than a crash diet, but it is the right way to keep fat coming off and also prevents you from yo-yoing and gaining all the weight back once the crash diet is over. Now, if your goal is to get bigger and gain muscle, then you should be 250 to 500 calories over your maintenance calories, or TDEE. This will help you get bigger while staying fairly lean and minimizing fat gain. It is really simple to understand guys. When your body is getting just enough food, it will keep releasing fat because it knows there's more food coming consistently and your metabolism will not slow down dramatically. But remember, the key here is to trick your body and not shock your body with a ridiculously low calorie count. Number 11, I count my macros. If you're not counting your macros, you will never stay lean, period. Most people see counting macros as this daunting task, but if you ask me, 10 minutes of tracking your food a day sounds much easier than hours and hours in the gym getting little to zero results each week. If you kept track of your macros, you could actually get better results in less time. In fact, I got so pissed the other day because this guy that I have been talking to about meal plans and tracking his macros showed him how to do it, gave him specific numbers to do, and I went up to him and I'm like, hey, what's your macros for the day? It's been like 2 weeks. You know, what are they? He's like, oh, I got priorities, man. I can't be doing that. But yet he's still in the gym for 3 hours a day. So it's like, do you have priorities or are you ignorant? And you guys have to ask yourself that question, because if you really had priorities, you wouldn't be in the gym for 3 hours. You'd be in the gym for 90 minutes, and you'd take 10 to 15 minutes to track your macros. Also, guys, once you start counting your macros, after a few weeks, you should be able to eyeball the portions you need to eat on a daily basis because you are so used to tracking the same foods every day. It might not seem like much, but if your goal is 3,500 calories a day for lean gains, and because you're not tracking your meals, you're eating 3,800 calories a day, that extra 300 calories a day will add up over time and you will see an increase in your body fat. So enough with the excuses and track your damn macros. And the final tip to help me stay lean all year round is that I dance naked in the sunlight. And the final tip to help me stay lean all year round is that I use the right supplements. Now, supplements are only to be added after you're eating correctly and tracking your macros. Getting most of, if not all of your macros from real wholesome foods is the optimal way to do it. Now, let me repeat. Yes, I am a BSN athlete. Yes, I will probably show you guys some BSN products I use. But the statement I just made was that you need to get your macros from wholesome foods first. Supplements are meant to fill in the gaps in your meal plan, and supplements are not required for success. With that being said, I do fill in gaps in my meal plan with supplements because I like the convenience of having a protein shake on the go or immediately after my workouts, for example. So with that being said, here is what I take currently, and it is not as much as you may think. I take one fish oil pill every morning because it contains fatty acids, mainly the omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA, that are essential for several body functions, and we do not produce them naturally, so we need to get them from food. Now, fish oil has many benefits, but I am only going to focus on the stuff related to bodybuilding. Fish oil helps insulin function, which makes you burn fat more efficiently and helps you stay lean, and it also has anti-inflammatory properties that really help with recovery after exercising and also helps with fat loss. The last thing I want to mention is that fish oil also stimulates protein synthesis or muscle growth and helps reduce muscle breakdown, making it a double whammy for getting bigger. I also take a multivitamin every morning as well. As bodybuilders, we typically tend to eat the same things: chicken, broccoli, sweet potatoes, eggs, etc. And what happens is that we don't eat enough variety in our nutrition to meet all of our vitamin needs. People worry so much about protein, carbs, and fat that they forget that vitamins and minerals are just as important. This is because vitamins and minerals are critical for your health, for hormone production, for absorption of the nutrients you are eating, and many other things. I don't care how heavy you're lifting and how much protein you're eating. If you're deficient in vitamin D and zinc, for example, your testosterone production is going to suffer and you're not going to gain as much muscle as you could. Keeping your hormones at optimum levels is key for staying lean and also gaining muscle. As for pre-workouts, I take NO-Explode XC a few times a week to help my mental drive in the gym and to help give myself extra energy to train harder, especially on days when I really need a good energy boost. I don't use fat burners because if I feel like I'm getting too fat, I can easily adjust my macros and cardio to get back on track to being lean. However, if you currently have a higher body fat percentage and are looking for extra help to lose weight quicker, a fat burner may help you, but only if you have your diet and training program in place. A fat burner will do absolutely shit for you if you don't have the other areas in check. If you have a crappy diet and get a fat burner, it's the same thing as going to McDonald's and ordering a Big Mac, large fries with a Diet Coke. It will make absolutely no difference. It is not a magic pill, guys. It is just an extra edge. You will just waste your money if you're eating junk and not exercising properly and taking a fat burner. Another supplement I take is BCAAs or AMINO-X during my workouts because BCAAs help with muscle recovery and repair, and because they can be used as an energy source by your muscle cells, they also help with endurance, allowing you to have better workouts with better recovery. And lastly, I take Synthesix Isolate and Synthesix Edge daily. It should go without saying why protein powders are important. If you want to grow or maintain muscle tissue, consuming enough protein on a daily basis is very important. But remember, get as much protein from normal food first. Then supplement what you're missing by using protein powder. And the reason why I use two versions of Synthesix is because I like to cook my pancakes in the morning with the Synthesix Isolate because it has more carbs and calories, and I like to use the Edge after my workouts and at night because it has less carbs. Now, if you guys are interested in any of these supplements, I will put a few links in the info section below with discount codes for bodybuilding.com. And with that being said, this concludes my 12 tips to stay lean all year long. And if you happen to watch this video first, I will put a link in the info section below to part 1 of this series. And if you wanted to see any of the other videos I mentioned throughout my tips, I will post those links down in the info section below as well. So train hard, get your meal plan in order, and get those gains, nation. And I will keep doing what I do best, which is bringing you kick-ass content on a weekly basis. Be sure to turn on video notifications if you haven't already. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.
Go.